What sort of car is the Toyota Sequoia 2023? To what does it compare? The hybrid drivetrain of the 2023 Toyota Sequoia full-size SUV is shared with the full-size Toyota Tundra pickup truck. The Sequoia, which was most recently remodeled in 2008, is the biggest car in the Toyota lineup and goes up against other roomy three-row SUVs like the Nissan Armada, Ford Expedition, and Chevy Tahoe. What makes the Toyota Sequoia 2023 an excellent SUV? The redesigned Sequoia is a welcome addition to the full-size class, offering good value on the base SR5 model and a powerful but reasonably economical powertrain. However, its attractiveness is limited by its juddery towing and small third-row space. Before taking into consideration a safety rating, it receives a TCC rating of 6.2 out of 10. What is new with the Toyota Sequoia for 2023? The 8-seater has been overhauled and is operated on the same modern platform as the Tundra. More standard safety and convenience features, a new infotainment system, and increased torque, power, towing capacity, and efficiency are among the enhancements. It also has a full-sized appearance. The wide, horizontally accentuated grille on the front end, together with LED headlamps that encircle the protruding front fenders like a corner brace, makes Papa Bear Tundra happy. The 18-inch alloy wheels and black roof rack of the TRD Pro model highlight the power of the new Sequoia. Inside, the horizontal design is maintained with a dash trimmed in genuine wood on top of capstone accents, as well as chrome-like plastic. Most models include a center stack topped with a 14.0-inch touchscreen, underneath which rests a broad console resembling a truck with multiple storage levels. The large body-on-frame Sequoia still rules the trail, but it becomes more efficient and has better road manners. The 437 horsepower and 583 pounds-to-foot of torque produced by the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid is a significant increase over the 381 horsepower and 401 pounds-to-foot of torque in the previous iteration. Although most models have four wheels and a 2-speed transfer case for off-roading, rear-wheel drive is standard. Peak towing capacity is 9,520 pounds, although in our testing, it wasn't as smooth as the Tundra. For a car this big, the cabin is surprisingly quiet thanks to the quick acceleration and quiet engine until pushed. Although the new Sequoia has a 3.0-inch larger length, the hybrid battery pack takes up room. Two captain's chairs or a second-row bench can accommodate 3 people in the back. Only the third row, which is divided 60-40, moves forward and back when it folds and tumbles. However, only children can fit back there with any degree of comfort because the third row is so small and located above the battery pack. The Sequoia has not undergone crash testing by the NHTSA or the FS, although Toyota has included standard driver assist technologies that lessen the possibility and severity of collisions. What is the price of the Toyota Sequoia for 2023? From the previous version, the redesigned Sequoia is now almost $10,000 more expensive. Starting with a base SR5 grade at $59,795, which includes a $1,495 destination fee, it goes up to $76,795 for the top capstone trim. The best way to experience the Sequoia is with the base SR5 equipped with a TRD Sport package and 4WD. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, heated front seats, a surround view camera system, and a sunroof are standard features on every Sequoia. The 2023 Toyota Sequoia is manufactured where? In Texas's San Antonio. What is the aesthetic appeal of the Toyota Sequoia? Depending on how you define blockiness, yes. The new Sequoia's interior design is sleek and simple, earning it a point to a 6 here, but a few strange aspects prevent us from giving it a point for external design. With its wide mesh grille and LED running lights that divide the fender into an illuminated brace, the Sequoia borrows styling cues from the Tundra from the front. Along with the Tundra, it has a strong profile thanks to its large, blocky fenders and thick hood, and it exudes refinement in public thanks to its chrome window trim and roof rails. A built-in roof spoiler smooths the back end, and wraparound taillights hug the back. For ease of access, Toyota widened the doors, although doing so ate into the window line in a way that didn't match the rear quarter windows. With 2 TRD exhaust tips, black 18-inch alloy wheels, a roof rack, and 3 orange safety lights in the grille, TRD Pro models flaunt their adventurous prowess. Most Sequoias will have a 14.0-inch touchscreen mounted on the dash, although the base SR5's 8.0-inch touchscreen more seamlessly incorporates the dash lines. Like ears, vents flank each screen. The touchscreen is limited to entertainment, navigation, and deeper settings on the Sequoia since it features a band of climate buttons and a lower band for driving and towing modes. A point is awarded to the 2023 Toyota Sequoia for its off-road and hauling capabilities, along with its agile twin-turbo V6 engine. It's a 7 because of its independent front suspension, multi-link rear, and optional air suspension, which prevent it from behaving as harshly and toppling over like a truck. What is the Toyota Sequoia's speed? It's faster than you may think. We estimate it reaches 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds. With 437 horsepower and 583 pounds-to-foot of torque from its 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6, the Sequoia now has a refined feel to it that it lacked with the previous V8. The engine noise also seems to be much more isolated from the cabin. This is particularly noticeable with the capstone grade's acoustic front glass doors, but the enormous side mirrors also pick up a lot of wind noise. For low-speed EV driving, below 18 miles per hour, a motor generator is positioned between the engine and the 10-speed automatic transmission. The transmission can tremble between low speeds, but otherwise the power transfer is barely perceptible. The 10-speed shifts slightly slower when making passing moves at highway speeds because it shifts out of its effective overdrive gears. The gear selection has a manual mode, but it doesn't help that there are no paddle shifters. The large steering wheel is nicely weighted, and overall, the Sequoia does a fantastic job of striking a balance between the toughness of a truck and the serenity of an SUV. The Toyota Sequoia has 4WD, right? With the exception of the Sequoia TRD Pro, which has 4WD as standard, all vehicles cost an additional $3,000 to equip with rear-wheel drive. With its easy climbs, balanced articulation, and quiet, comfortable ride on the gravel surfaces before the challenging sections, the Sequoia TRD Pro feels natural off-road. The Sequoia TRD has 8.7 inches of ground clearance, which is less than the 1.1 inches of lift provided to Tundra TRD Pro models. However, the off-roading experience is made much easier with 2.5-inch Fox shocks with internal bypass. On cars with adaptive variable suspension, 3 more drive modes, Sport Plus, Comfort, and Tow/Haul, modify the damping while the other 3, Sport, Normal, and Eco, change the engine mapping. With a solid rear axle and coil-over rear springs, Toyota did away with the independent back suspension, allowing the Sequoia to tow up to 9,520 pounds. It can judder at over 50 miles per hour when pulling a 7,500 pounds boat and trailer, but the 10-speed finds and keeps the proper gear to keep the engine from straining. There is a hand-popping cap on the recessed receiver. The Sequoia's front seats have power adjustments and seat heaters, making it easy to get and stay comfortable. However, extra preparation may be needed for the cargo compartment and the rear seats. Nevertheless, it receives an 8 because of the comfortable fronts, sufficiently large backs, and capacity to accommodate 4 adults and a few children. In both back rows, bench seats are standard and can accommodate up to 8 people. The second row bench can be used to accommodate 7 people instead of the captain's seats. The third row seats move roughly 5.5 inches forward and rearward in any arrangement, but the second row seats remain fixed in place. The way back is only suitable for children, and even then, there are restrictions. Any human with legs will not fit since the third row seats have been moved forward to maximize cargo area. There is just 11.5 cubic feet of tow room, headroom, and cargo room when the seats are at the backmost position. That is not as large as the trunks of certain modest vehicles. The hybrid battery, which was positioned there rather than in greater traffic areas beneath the second row, prevents the 60-40 split third row seats from folding completely into the floor. To keep everything organized, Toyota uses a 3-position, tiered, detachable cargo shelf. When it is at its highest point, the split tailgate's glass can be lifted to reveal a storage shelf. When the third seat is folded down, 49.0 cubic feet of cargo space is available. The Sequoia can accommodate 86.9 cubic feet behind the front seats when the second row is folded flat. Better third row and cargo capacity can be found in GM's full-size SUVs. Toyota lacks a push-button release to fold the second row forward, in contrast to several competitors. Third row passengers pull a strap from the back, which could be difficult for young children to use at the base of the seat. For added convenience, cup holder armrests over the wheel wells and twin USB-C and USB-A connections contribute to the backseat experience. The standard power folding and reclining helps reduce pain as well. But there won't be any comfort. With walnut trim and leather hides, Toyota gushes up the Sequoia in top capstone classes, but the SR5 feels more genuine with its sturdy plastic and metallic trim and fabric seats. Is the Toyota Sequoia a safe car? The 2023 Toyota Sequoia lacks crash test data, just like its predecessor did. However, the FS and NHTSA might want to examine the first new model in 15 years. We won't give it a rating till then. When equipped with four-wheel drive, the new Sequoia has a curb weight of over 6,000 kilograms, thus it should be sturdy in an accident. Thankfully, Toyota has included driver assist technologies to help prevent or lessen collisions. Automatic emergency braking with detection for bicyclists and pedestrians, adaptive cruise control, active lane control, automatic high lights, blind spot monitors, and front and rear park assist are examples of standard safety technology. A conventional surround view camera system is also included. The narrow windshield of the Sequoia is one of its limitations. It gets even shorter with the 14.0-inch touchscreen installed. In a car this large, having such a small field of vision outward is unusual. A 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, wireless smartphone connectivity, a 14.0-inch touchscreen on all save the base SR5, power and heated front seats, a sunroof, and a surround view camera system are standard features on all Sequoia models. The Sequoia receives an 8 out of 10 for its standard features, excellent infotainment system, and optional TRD Pro packages. The 2023 Sequoia is available from Toyota in the following trim levels: SR5, Limited, Platinum, TRD Pro Off-Road version, and a new top-of-the-line capstone model that debuted this year on the Tundra pickup truck. A 3-year/36,000 mile basic warranty and 2 years or 25,000 miles of planned maintenance are offered by Toyota. The warranty for hybrid parts is for 100,000 miles or 8 years. Which Toyota Sequoia would I to purchase? Although the base SR5's 8.0-inch touchscreen may seem modest in comparison to contemporary vehicle and screen standards, it functions well and retains the same infotainment system. The infotainment system, which was created in North America, makes up for all the shortcomings of its antiquated predecessor, and the voice commands for "Hey, Toyota" are superb. The $62,795 SR5 with 4WD feels more true to the Sequoia experience since it is unpretentious. A heated steering wheel is the only feature lacking, albeit it is an option. Full-size SUVs can be found for less money, but not when all of the usual amenities are taken into account. A fully equipped Toyota Sequoia costs how much? Costing $79,795 is the capstone trim with 4WD. Other upscale finishes include power running boards, black and white leather upholstery, American walnut wood dash trim, and LED mood lighting, in addition to the 22-inch chrome wheels. Although they are priced similarly, the 2022 Ford Expedition Platinum and Chevy Tahoe High Country feel more opulent. Is the Toyota Sequoia fuel efficient? The majority of Sequoias with rear-wheel drive have an EPA rating of 21 miles per gallon in the city, 24 miles per gallon on the highway, and 22 miles per gallon overall. Four-wheel drive reduces that rating by 2 miles per gallon. Sequoia's twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain is a significant leap over the pitiful 15 miles per gallon combined in the predecessor, even though that only gets a 2 on our new scale for 2023. Additionally, the 2023 Sequoia outlasts the opposition. With its standard engine, the 2023 Chevy Tahoe gets 18 miles per gallon combined, while the Ford Expedition's twin-turbo V6 gets 19 miles per gallon combined.